solid set of heroes to come in. They've got great control coming out. They've got great team fight as well. They're going to have to pressure AG into buying early. Rogers a ton of damage and chasing just one hero down. Hyde could be that unlucky hero.
Yeah, he may be DB. He'll get the refraction off as Hyde is going to try and run. Is still trying to run, but won't make it out as DB and Varish are able to secure first blood. And before anyone corrects me, I get the X off. Realizes just no point, so he goes back into the mid lane where they are going to find Varish. This might be at least something for Makoto to be able to get. And with the gyrocopter, there's really no way out of this, surely. Makoto just has way too much right-click damage. But in the meantime, they are going to lose Gabbi. So you found a pos 5 gyrocopter, but you lost your pos 1 Monkey King.
Comparison to DB, sure, you could argue Wami's not getting as much gold as well. He doesn't need too much gold on the Timbersaw. So even if his farm's being sacrificed, as long as...
Oh, Gabbi, he got shackled mid-air. Wami's going to move in to cut down the tree, and that'll be another kill onto the Monkey King. As now Fly, and he's just trapped up. Makoto's going to try and help out, but they've lost their Ogre, and now Makoto, he does not want to die right now. Oh, that's a great shackle, LYM. He buys himself a little bit of time, but it's not going to be quite enough. So Makoto, he gets something, but that top tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they just make it work on the side of Armor Geniuses. The aggression's lining up, even down bot. KP.
KP lost all his mana, and you know what? The mana's not even the problem. This Wami does pick up
that guy in check, ensure that he's not too far ahead of Gabbi, so that he stays manageable in this game.
Oh, Talon out first, DB. He's going to barely avoid it, but it may not matter because Makoto, he gets the X off into the boat setup. Fly is there with the follow-up stun if needed. They've got help coming in, but DB, he's so low, but not quite low enough. They haven't killed him off yet. Talon, they may miss out, and now the turnaround. AG's here. Azura, he'll get the EMP off, but they are just trying to retreat right now as KP's shown up along with Hyde. They want something for their time. They'll find Azura, but he's in the Ghost Walk now. They'll X him back. Sentry down. Azura, he's still alive, but eventually should drop as Gabbi. He'll get to work, and Makoto able to take the kill onto the Kunkka. But boy, oh boy, John, it took them so much to find that Invoker kill, and they still miss out.
A lot of time being given out to the side of AG after they split off. Like, Wami just takes control of the bot lane, level 8 now on our Timbersaw, just cutting waves. And this is the timing of the Tim. He's just unstoppable in the lane he holds down.
Wami won't dive to tier 2. Hyde sticking around because Makoto had rotated. He's going to TP to the tier 1 tower, and that's a nice X. Right back. Wami, he needs some help. Does dodge the torrent though, but Earthspike is there to make sure they lock him down. Wami will eventually go. Another nice rotation out here from Makoto as Gabbi is being stalked once again. This could be great timing for a smoke to make sure Gabbi survives and they find some form of a hero kill as Varish has been caught out. It's not the greatest kill, but they can settle. In fact, never mind that, they were trying to chase down Wami. But he does TP out in time.
They might find more targets here if LYM's not careful.
Makoto barely out of range to get the X off, but you've got KP chasing him down on the brew. Spirit Vessel up, but they are going to be unable to keep up with LYM as he continues playing around with them. And what a shackles to come out!
Oh,
he's caught the Kunkka and Hyde on the Lion, but there's not enough follow-up to kill off Makoto yet. Instead, they'll go after KP. With that homing missile, they'll lock him down. LYM, he doesn't have the follow-up stun yet, but KP's dropping low. Primal Split is there in time. They'll turn back onto Wami now on the Timber, and they've got him. The kiting in and out from Talon does end up paying off as now they even found the Wind Ranger. And LYM should eventually fall here to the side of Talon. There is no chance of survival. It's a very nice little play there for 4 now. Trying to get that surprise reveal on that BKB, but Varish is around to break the smoke, but instead they'll ignore him. They'll let Makoto deal with that gyrocopter as they found LYM instead. Again, not the greatest target, but they'll take what they can get right now. They have found the Wind Ranger. In fact, Varish, he's still not within safety yet, but the boat, it doesn't land. In fact, Sunstruck's going to fly in onto Makoto. Varish is somehow still alive, but Gabbi will finally get the job done. And with those 2 supports dropping, Talon, they'll wrap around the long way into that dire junglers. Oh, Gabbi, he's a great target. He jumps into the tree line, but LYM, he's already found it. And he has absolutely 0. In fact, never mind. He got the BKB off just in the nick of time. Gabbi, he'll walk away with a slither of HP as now Makoto. He's going to jump in after Azura, but can't quite finish the job either as DB will rush forward, trying to get himself a target, but there's nobody left. So nobody dies. I thought for sure Gabbi, he may go down. So I didn't think he'd have enough time for the BKB to be popped, but he barely gets it off in time and just about walks away with 100 HP.
Yeah, that's massive for Talon. But AG, they re-smoked, so they're looking to sneak up. They know some of the BKBs were popped.
Meta's about to wear off. DB, he's got about 5 seconds for that. But they move in onto Gabbi again. Fly, he is getting jumped right now by LYM, but in the meantime, DB, there's your meta gone now. Hide, Wukong's command down. They'll control the Terror Blade and DB. Oh, they mistimed the gank. That was a very confident attempt out from the side of Army G.
When you do have the Alacrity running on your Terrorblade, it becomes really easy to identify the real one. So simple job for Hyde to just get the Hex, get the Earth Spike stuns, and burst down the Terrorblade. BKBs were still on cooldown when they ran up as well, so you weren't protected on DB side. They do manage to find Gabbi anyway.
Oh, Gabbi in the tree line top lane is going to be caught out by LYM. Grish, of course, will give the tip over. So I believe that was a power shot into the tree line to get...
Rush going away of AG. That is going to give a secondary life out to DB. And LYM, again, just getting all the tips for all the work he's done. He's really managed to keep a good lock onto Gabbi and just need to find the angle.
Where do they find them? Down towards the south they go. Looks like Azuran may get caught out. Hex is there as well. Hyde, he'll get the initiation. Makoto trying to get the damage off. With the torrent control, they'll have enough. Nice gank there from Talon. For now, Army Geniuses...
There's no rush. Again, their scaling's pretty good on Talon's side. The Terrorblade can still do a lot of good work in the matchup. And he does still have that significant lead on DB. Still about 4k above on that DB, although...
Varish will get caught out again. It looks bad from Varish, but he's doing the same thing. He's getting information for his team. That's really...
Looks like they will send KP to get that done. He is X'd back. So it's not going to be an issue. They can just keep playing together as 5. There's no opportunity for AG to look for that solo pickoff because Talon's just avoiding them entirely.
Yeah, but now they can go for the tier 3, John. They know KP has no TP up now, so you're going to be missing one hero unless you have a smoke up, but it doesn't seem like they do, so Makoto will be there to try and defend by himself and allow the time for the rest of his team to make their way over, but it's not going to be that easy. Not with DB with this Metamorphosis just getting to work, but Hyde, he'll jump in. They jump in with Gabbi as well. Wukong's command down. He is getting blown up. DB needs some help right here, right now, but he won't get it. In fact, LYM and Varish both being deleted by Makoto, and now they found Wami. So Brewmaster or not, it just didn't matter because AG, they stuck around too long.
Terrorblade, you need to find a way of angling for Wami. You need to make their way fast as Talon's kind of ready for this fight.
I'll tell you what, John, I don't know how they're going to do it, but they've got to do it. It's Varish, he'll frontline it from Hyde. He's there again with the Hex out. They'll four-star Varish back. Makoto, a big swing of the sword. Doing so much damage to the side of AG as now the boat flies in. He's got 2 targets. Varish, he might get bursted right off the bat, and he does. But Talon, very clean start for this fight so far. In the backside, Makoto, he does pop his beak. They are slowly moving up to try and catch somebody up, but Army Geniuses, they've kind of backed off here. Sunstrike will give all the information over. Talon, they are still taking their time. In the meantime, though, Varish, he's been slowed up again. He just fought back. You really don't want to lose your gyrocopter like this, but he has no choice in the matter as he will go down. Another great start for Talon. Because now it's a guaranteed 4v5 scenario. And I don't think that AG can fight this any longer. They might try, though. Wami, he'll jump in with the BKB out. It's all too early for DB. He might just force the Roshan with the meta pop. He's going to try. Talon, though, they'll just start the fight. There goes LYM already. He'll buy back. Gabbi in the Wukongs trying to survive. DB, though, going for the man fight. Gabbi, can you get it done? DB getting bashed by Roshan, and now the fight flies in. Makoto gets it done. DB's gone. Roshan so darn low. They can't get their Army Geniuses. They'll lose everything. Gabbi, he understands how far they can take it. In fact, Wami did grab the Aegis somehow. So you got one little victory there for AG. In fact, how did he get the Aegis, John?
Just managed to swing in. A good Gale Force out from LYM.
Now smoked up behind Hyde. A bit of a bait play from our Lion. As KB will even show himself now with the Midas. Moving up to that high ground. Wami, he'll be there. BKB popped immediately. KB, he's going to be fine for the Primal Split. DB, he's popped the meta straight off the bat, but now the Hex out. Hyde again. He's caught the Terrorblade. But where's your damage output? It's not going to be there yet. They cyclone him up. Meanwhile, on the backside, Gabbi, he'll get to work. Marishan OIM already gone, and now Wami will drop. It's DB left. It's him against the world. But his BKB is about to wear off as he tries to run with the Invis, but no Hyde. Again with the control out, and Gabbi gets an ultra kill for the side of Talon. His army geniuses, you could just hold everyone else back and not allow them to get close enough to try and defend, but OIM, he'll move in. Shackles does not latch though. Very, very hard defense to make now as the Wukongs has been committed. KP again just being such a nuisance in the backside. And Talon, they'll get what they came for. They've got the Megas up. Can they at least find one pickoff? They may get Fly with a Tornado to connect, but that is not a great one. Fly will happily die to allow the rest of his team to back off. And Megas are officially up for Talon.
Onto Talon and just maybe look for an angle on the high ground defense here.
Now we've got a refresher shard available for Gabbi as well. I mean, he probably will just hold on to it because double Wukongs when you're taking down an Ancient is just so valuable. See if he passes it off. They only have their eyes set on that Ancient. And KB, of course, he'll Primal Split with the Aghanim Scepter up now, moving into that tier 4 tower. It's going to be very hard to try and defend this. They've got to try. Still DB already flying mid-air. Just can't do anything for his team. It's Wami. He'll get stunned up. He's trying to beat KB, but it may not matter. In fact, he's gone. Gabbi just takes him out so darn fast. Now they move in for more. DB, he's already popped the meta. Metamorphosis is not available though. KP again, he'll go for a Primal Split out. Cataclysm's there, but they've called the GG. AG, they have no way to defend this. Talon are just way too far ahead. And they will be able to pick up game 1 of this best of 3 series.
Yeah, it's a great start for Talon. It looked like a bit of a slower start to the game for them. And we were seeing some big plays coming out from AG. I think LYM really stood out with a shackle plays, with just hunting down Gabbi. But the issue for AG was they just couldn't scale towards late game. We talked about it from the drafting phase, Mike. Their lineup just didn't really